Welcome to the screenshot demo of the 6-edge granular execution lens, the gel for short. Two pieces of housekeeping before we start. To keep this video short, I'm going to go pretty quickly, so please feel free to use your pause button to take a closer look at any time. And this is the real app, but the data is made up. You'll see that we've created a large but fake commercial bank for the demo. Here in the app, you can see that the primary view, or the lens, shows both the organisation and its strategy. The granularity on the org is at what we call the Goldilocks level, where leadership is close to delivery and you can clearly see the value chains. The strategy is there on the right-hand side as well. The different elements of the strategy are mappable back to the org units via the key data in the gel. We'll show some examples in the demo. Now let's have a look at some basic functionality in the gel. In the drop-down, we can see some key measures that are heat mappable across the lens. These are the measures that tell the story of match fitness across the organisation, the foundations of sustainable execution. It's expected, and always the case, that these heat maps look different per measure. With this information, leaders are expected to support and learn from each other, and transparency ensures minimum standards are achieved. Next, let's look at some examples of key data at the leadership level. Clicking on Lorraine shows some standard views. This 6-tile layout is configurable. We'll start at the top left. This is the summary or leadership tile. In our example, there's a photo, bio, and business purpose statement. This simple and standard view is more important than you think in a tool that captures crunchy technical detail about performance and strategy execution. It helps establish and lift the leadership standard and helps the team get aligned. Imagine you are a newly hired senior leader and by the end of week 1, you are in the gel. From the who, let's now go to the what, starting with success measures. The fitness measures tile covers match fitness, as we described earlier when looking at heat maps. In the hover over, you can see the definition of each measure. Note we have a best practice measure of ethical culture available in the gel. Contact us to find out more on that. The alignment measures tile covers KPIs that are more specific to the strategy, more like drivers. Some of these are shared across the value chain to drive collaboration in a functional op model. For example, customer experience. To round out the demo, let's look at work cards. These are the significant chunks of work that need to be coordinated to deliver the strategy, both centrally funded and in the business. Each senior leader is likely to have some they own or have primary accountability for, and some they are linked to as a critical collaborator. Continuing the mapping theme, if we now come back up to the lens view, we can see a heat map of work cards against each specific element of strategy. The blue org units have accountability for work cards that drive this element of the strategy, and the other highlighted leaders are critical collaborators. So you can use the gel to see if you have enough of the right work lined up to deliver each part of the strategy, and then toggle to the org to understand bottlenecks, sequencing, and delivery performance. This mapping rather than cascading approach is a core part of the gel. Thanks for watching this demo of the 6-Edge Gel app. Visit our website for more detail or drop us a line to set up a chat.